Hi again, YouTubers. So I am sitting down today to do a video on how I get my hair curled like this lately, and or this is about this item right here. You guys saw me on Snapchat, on Instagram, and in a haul video in February talking about this bad boy. It's from a company called Vivid and Vogue. I've never heard of them. They're not sponsoring me. I found this on an ad on Facebook and I purchased it through Amazon. I love this thing. I have been using this thing religiously. I am going away this week to Miami and this is the only thing I'm taking with me. Like, it is that good. I love it. I use a bunch of different products from Monat to show you guys how I've been doing this. So yeah, this is the finished product and we're gonna jump right in and show you how we're doing this. All right, so my hair is just tied up. I slept with it tied up. I went to bed with it kind of damp, so it's probably got, yeah, it's a little bit funky right now. But go through, brush it out. Ugh. Sometimes, so I realized I was watching my fashion haul video, and I realized I knew that I had this like weird little curly area right back here. I don't even know if it's there, if you guys can see it. Let's see. Usually it's like a wavy area right there. I don't know if it's because it's pulled up right now, if you can see it or not, but so this is really funny. So I noticed in that video that, I have a mirror down here, that you kept seeing that, like, I was turning around a lot and you kept seeing that really weird wavy spot. So sometimes first day out, if I feel like my hair needs it, like after washing it, I just washed it last night, washed it with Monat, of course. Using these little claw clips I get from Sally's. I love these. I am missing 2 of them, so I'm only using 2 today. So depending on how my hair feels when I wake up, sometimes I feel like it needs some grit, sometimes I don't. Today, I don't really feel like it does. If I feel like it needs the grit, I do use the Champ Conditioning Dry Shampoo. But I think the reason I don't feel like I need that is on days where I know I'm getting up the next day to curl my hair, I use the Moxie Magnifying Mousse. This stuff, now when I think of a mousse, I think of typically a like, you know, 80s crunchy, curly, you know, super curly hair type of thing. And that's not what this is. This actually just really gives your hair really, really nice hold for like, so I feel like it gives me a lot of, I was just saying muscle memory, but hair memory. Like it holds the curl better and longer and gives me texture. So this is from Amazon, is the Vivid and Vogue. I think there's only one size. I take a clump of hair about 2 inches maybe, and then I just put it in through here, turn it. I do it in little spurts because my hair is also very soft. If I have like third day hair, I don't have to do it as like slowly, because when my hair is super soft, it just sometimes slips right out of it. That's why sometimes I feel like the dry shampoo, I need it, but today I don't because I use that mousse. But yeah, so look at that. Like, you can't beat that. So I go around, I have, right now, the only things I have in my hair is I have in the leave-in conditioner, which I put in right away. I put in some root lifter last night, and then the mousse, and then I slept on it. I did that. Let's say I washed my hair at like 7:30 and then I went to bed at like 10:30. Yes, I go to bed that early. And I'm not really counting. I'm just kind of like waiting a couple seconds and then dropping it. That's a weird piece that does not go there. So you can see that little bit of a wave right there with my hair. I can go through with a flat iron and flat iron that out, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. So sometimes these go first time through. Sometimes I have to sit there and like try it a couple times to get it. When I flip sides of my head, it's kind of funny because you have to figure out which button to push. There's 2 buttons. One turns it one way, one turns it the other. It is super, super, super smooth to pull your hair out though. Like, your hair doesn't get tangled in this. I had tried one a while ago that the Dry Bar, I think, makes, and I did not, that thing like ripped my hair out just about. Okay, so there's those wavy pieces. You can see it right there a little bit. Sorry, I have the sniffles. So I just keep going through and I do this all the way around. Like, see how that piece popped out right there? So sometimes when that happens, I kind of just let go of it and go back through and do it again. until I get it right where I want it so it's not slipping out. Then I just hold it there. And I keep going. I did section off my hair. Today I'm parting it in the middle depending on where it is. I pull about 2 or 3 inches worth of hair out. I don't go all the way down to like my ear line. I just keep pulling a little bit out. Sweater, not the smartest idea when doing your hair like this. I put the sweater on first because I don't want it to mess up the curls too bad. But the other side of that is you get a little warm when you're doing stuff like this. You know how that goes. Okay, so see how that one slipped out too? Sometimes I have to start down a little bit lower, and then I forgot to like work it in. So you just want to make sure you get not all the way to the ends, because when you get all the way to the ends, you don't want that like fake look. You want the ends to be a little bit loose. So let's see here. I think this might be the last one on this side. I just usually feel I got about one more on this side, and then I'll go through and show you the other side. So this is where the majority of that curl is on my hair that I really could go through and flat iron. Now see, even this, when I'm getting like a bunch of hair, like this is probably way too much hair right here, but I'll make it work. So I just make sure I get it. It's harder to do with this mirror down here too. You just got to kind of keep playing with it. This is way easier than I ever expected. I thought it was going to be like that dry bar one that tangled my hair horribly. Now I have heard that the beach waver is really good too. That one's like $125. This thing, I got this for $20. Recently, I think my girlfriend spent $39 for it, and she got a free flat iron with it, and the flat iron was like this big. By the way, I don't expect a full-size flat iron. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be, I was like, it's a gimmick, I'll try it. But I love it. It makes it so nice that I don't have to sit there and tangle and twist and turn. And with most wands that like don't have a clamp, you're like sitting there twisting it and holding it with 2 arms. So this is where it gets tricky. So this side goes in. I always have to think of which, there we go. I got it right on the first try. Okay, but I missed a couple hairs back here. I see them. So it's this side. I always get it wrong first time through. So I'm pretty impressed that I got it right. All right, so I always mess up first time I flip to this side, but it's not so bad. So you see this like bend that's in my hair? This is all from just tying my hair back last night. As I said, I tied it back into a low bun and slept on it when it was a little bit damp. That to me too, with my hair, which is very fine and very straight with the exception of that one funky little piece back there, that helps my hair hold the curl a little bit better. But some people might find that it gives it, like if you want really smooth, okay, which button was it? This one, I think. There we go, I got it right again. If you want really smooth curls, then don't do that. But if you don't mind kind of more of a beachy, messy look, which is more what I tend to like, my hair doesn't always do it. My hair does tend to do more of a smooth one, but I don't mind that little bit of texture to it. Someone that would really be good with that type of thing too is someone that has a little bit more hold to their hair and a little bit more texture to their hair. My hair is so fine, like you saw, it just slips out of things very easily. Okay, that was too much hair. Like, I feel like that is not going to be a good curl. So I'm going to split that in half and redo that one. And you know, you just kind of, this piece doesn't look like it belongs there. You just kind of go through as you go and, nope, wrong way. See? You have to like think about it when you get, well, whatever is not your dominant side, I think you're gonna have to think about it. So yeah, it's super easy. So I'm gonna keep curling this and I'll come back and show you what I do next. Alright, so after the last curl on the bottom section, I take the Refinish Control Hairspray, again by Monat. I start on this side because this side was the most recently pulled out of that. I just use a little bit, kind of go through. I just kind of try to keep it back a little bit while it's cooling off. I need more of those hair clips. I'm going to use this one for right now. That one feels, okay, so I pull it back. Oh, that clip feels tight. and I just clip it in. Okay, so then I'm gonna go up to this one. Start on whatever side you feel like, whatever side's dominant. So I'm pulling that down, and as you can see, it has like a little bit of a kink to it, as I mentioned from last night. I start in the back and work my way forward. Why? I don't know. It's just what I do. So I'm gonna, okay, yep, I had to make sure I had the right way going. So this wand is like, it looks like it's about a 1 inch, just so you know. I don't know if they have different size options. I also, when I get to this top layer, I do not hold it in for as long. Okay, oh, there's a piece I missed there. I can see it. Not detrimental, but still, if I notice it, I try to fix it. So, okay, so I'm gonna keep going on this side, and then I'll show you what I do when I get to the front. So as you saw, I just fixed this one because the ends were a little bit weird. Same hairspray, just lightly. Do that, then go to this side and pull it down. This side of my hair is always the one that fights me. We all have one side that is better than the other. This one just fights me more than the other. What is this funny hair? All right, so same thing. I always feel like, I don't know, is anybody else? I feel like I have more hair on this side of my head. Is that normal? I don't know. Which button? I think it's this one. There we go. Nope, missed that piece. So yeah, as you guys have probably noticed, every once in a while if I miss a piece or something like that, I have to go back and pull it back through. But it's not, I mean, it takes a few seconds. Nothing, it doesn't take, you know, a ton of time when I do that. Actually, this one, see, I'm not liking that one. So I'm gonna go back through and just pull it back through one more time. Usually by the second one, it gets it closer to how you want it to be, but every once in a while, you know, it just doesn't sit exactly the way you want it to. So, and Whiskey's laying down here next to me, so you guys might have seen me talking to him while I was sitting there waiting it out. Yeah, I always feel like there's so much more hair on this side. So I have been using, by the way, I always have, well, since I started, I have been using the Monet, oh, wrong way, volume system. Whoa, still wrong way. Okay, totally did that one the wrong way. The Monet volume line, and recently I have been trying out different items. There we go. Oh, okay. This one is not liking me. See, I always have trouble with this side of my head. Okay, let's see here. I just can never get it just right. Either it's too much hair, see, or the wrong way, or something. It always takes me longer on this side. So yeah, so I have been also adding into that the supplements. This one's just not liking me today. The supplements and the Let It Grow IRT spray. And I kid you not, guys, my hair is growing like a weed. Like, I went in and got my hair highlighted and colored, and I usually am like, trim off the smallest amount you can. And this time I was like, yeah, whatever you need to cut off, cut it off. It'll grow back. Like, it's crazy. There we go. That one went a little bit better this time. It's crazy. I am loving it. I am obsessed with it. Wrong way. Why do I always... See, I told you guys, I got them right first couple times, and then it's like, I jinxed myself because I can't seem to get it right this way. But yeah, so I've really, really been enjoying that and seeing the difference. I took a before picture, so I'm going to give it like 60 days and take an after picture, and we'll see where my hair stands. And that's with a haircut in between too. So, all right. So we'll let that one out. Spray it down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pull this clip out of the back. Okay, and I usually, at this point, I unplug the curling wand or curling iron. At this point, I have a hair stuck on it. I usually go through, and this is when I do my makeup, or I walk around and get a couple things done, or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a couple minutes, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I do. All right, so I let my hair sit for about 10 or 15 minutes today. I'm gonna take my rings off. Because I do a couple of different things right now. I use the Monet Tousled Texturizing Mist, which by no means is a mist, and the Restyle Instant Sculpting Taffy are the two things I use. I take my brush first, yes, first, and brush through it very gently. I'm not like going crazy, and I'm not like, yanking it through. I just go through very softly. So as you can already see, it gives me a nice soft wave. Now you could stop here, you totally could. So like I said, you could just leave it here. But so the first thing I do is I take the texturizing mist, and as I mentioned, it is not a mist. I do 2 pumps. That's like a straight out stream. And I just go through, I don't know why I have this hand sitting out here like this, and I just kind of touch in to the hairs. So I'm kind of giving it a little bit of texture and separation, okay? But it's giving it some shine too. Then I go through, and these are when I really want my curls to last too. And so this is the Sculpting, what is the actual, I always forget the name, Sculpting Taffy. And I take a little bit of this, see what's on my hand? I probably don't even need that much. It's kind of tacky, but it's not like one of those stringy, like, it's not like a men's type of one. Again, I go through and do that same movement, and I just kind of, then I go through up on the top, and I just kind of make sure that all those little flyaway hairs are under control. And then I go like this. Every once in a while, if I feel like it, I also use the Rejuvenique oil. I a lot of times use that second day in, like 2 drops. 2 drops, guys. I'm not joking when I say that. And I just go through my ends very lightly, just to give it a little bit extra shine. Then I just kind of go up here, do the same thing. So it looks like I used a way bigger curling wand than I did, but this smaller curling wand and then brushing it out actually makes it so that my hair stays curly for a couple days, which is really awesome. I definitely think that the right hair care options make it last longer too, because I wash my hair every Tuesday and Friday nights, and I try not to dry it. That's just what I've been doing since I started using Monat. I definitely feel like those items make the biggest difference in the world for being able to go longer without washing. But yeah, so I will be able to get a good couple days out of this, and not have to worry about recurling it. Every once in a while, if I have somewhere to go or like a dinner, I might touch up a hair here or there. Whiskey's sneezing back there. But that's about it. So I forgot to mention what else I'm wearing on my face. Let's see here. I have on Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation with Tarte Maracuja Concealer, Laura Mercier Candle Glow Powder, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark, Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop with Bobbi Brown Nude Peach, Nude Rose, Nude Peach. On my cheeks, it is Nude Peach. On my eyes is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, actually in the same color as the bronzer. I have a little bit of a Kat Von D Shade and Light, the dark brown one, just as my liner. Chanel Volume Mascara Base, along with Chanel Le Volume de Chanel Mascara. On my lips is Estee Lauder Nude with the Sephora Rose Cream Lip Stain. That is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know a lot of people had questions about this. Please let me know if you have any other questions on anything I used here or on the Vivid and Vogue curling wand that you guys saw me talking about a while ago. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have any questions. As always, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, please don't forget to do so. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.